Okay, so we're going to go into your reading, straight into it, Scorpio. Your overall energy is the Knight of Wands. So that could be somebody in your life, or it is your own energy. The Knight of Wands is somebody that has a lot of fire energy in him. He takes action. And knights, they sent out to go for a quest, to go and do something, to go and seek, and to go and defend, because he has his armor on, and he is the fastest knight of all. So this is somebody going out to go and look for a new position, because it's fire rods, a new partnership, a new job. It's something creative and tangible, but he's gone out and he's got off his feet and actioned it, because this is fire, so action is placed into something new that is being looked for or searched for. And then we open the reading with the King of Pentacles. Now that could also be somebody in your life. Now the fire signs is a Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius. Pentacles is earthy people, earthy signs. So if it is somebody, it is a general reading. If it is somebody that is earthy, the earthy signs are, and you have air as well. So you have fire, earth and air to deal with here. Okay, and the earthy signs are the grounded signs, which would be the Taurus, the Virgos, and Capricorns. And there's a card of Capricorn right there as well. So if this is a person, it is one of those signs. Otherwise, it is your own energy, that you are a good businessman. And yes, Scorpio, you are the born diplomat, the strategist, and very good at business, because you use your emotions as well. But this king has the Midas touch. He whatever he touches turns to gold. In other words, he business wise, he invests well, he works well with his money, he has enough abundance to take care of himself in an abundant way, as well as his family and those in his kingdom, those that he falls under his rule. It is, I say he, because for me in tarot, regardless of whether it's a general reading or not, it is a male energy that does come through here. It could be a female, but the energy is male. When I say it could be a female, portraying this energy, because males come in with authoritative energy, where women come through with a nurturing energy. So this is the energy of somebody that takes charge, that has that authority like a man, and goes out and does it in a very earthy way that has longevity, and is grounded, he's detail orientated, he checks things out before he makes the next move. Then we have the card of Capricorn, again, right next to that. So it could be a Capricorn person in your life that has this energy. Or the Devil card is card number 6. It is a major arcana card saying finding your balance, make a choice. Because there could be manipulation. The Devil card is about manipulations. It could be self-sabotage, yours or somebody else's. But what it actually signifies is that you are in a situation where you're almost conning yourself into saying your reward that you get is okay, although the means, it doesn't justify it. The pay, what you pay out for what you lose, isn't worth it. The value isn't worth it. But as you can see, their chains around their neck are loose. You are free to make your choice and to move on whenever you want. But something is holding you back here. You getting something out of this as well, and self-sabotaging. It's also about addictions, possibly being addicted to drugs, alcohol, sex, anything of the sort. Too much of everything in moderation. So there is pleasure out of this and enjoyment. There is something you're receiving that you feel is a benefit, but the end doesn't justify the means. That's what it means here. So if it's not a Capricorn. The very next card is the card of Cancer, if it is somebody in your life. It's card 7. 7 is spirituality and also choices, making choices. 6 is about the balance, finding the balance, making the choices. But it's also the card of victory, if it's not a Cancerian, because the chariot brings in forward movement after hard battle and putting in perseverance. This is your own perseverance and being guided by the universe. These two sphinxes pull in different directions and they don't have any reins on them, but with your perseverance and your will, you will them into being to take you where you wanted to go, to move this chariot out of the mud and to follow your guidance, follow your leadership and to move forward. So it could also be a new car that comes into it. It's about travel as well. Put it in the context that you find it yourself in. And the next one is about legalities, possibly, or Aquarius person, an air sign. Aquarius comes to mind here. It is a queen. It could be a Libra person as well, because they also are air, and the other air is a Gemini person. So this is the nurturing energy. This is the female energy. It's a queen, where she makes decisions. They can call her the Ice Queen because she makes decisions without using her heart and emotions. She uses pure logic. And sometimes that's what we need to do, is to go in that energy and use logic over heart, because sometimes emotions can lead us astray as well. But she uses clarity. She makes rulings with honesty and truth and makes her decision final. When I say about legalities or anything like that, it could be a lawyer or somebody in uniform with a nurturing energy, a magistrate, because cerebral energy, swords, is about paperwork, using your thoughts, speech. So something could be possibly a visa or signing of a contract or something like that, but there is something that's legal that needs to be done and ruled by and taken care of as well in a logical way, not an emotional way. And then another major arcana. In your first row of 5 cards, you have 3 major arcanas. And this card is the Fool, not saying that you're a fool. It's ground zero, starting anew. Take the risk. There's something better for you. So you have your loyal companion and the sun on your back. You have the lessons that you've learned in your life on your back. So he steps over with that childlike enthusiasm, not having a care in the world, because those mountains and peaks don't frighten him. He doesn't care when he steps over here because he knows the universe has his back. Maybe there's a ledge for him to step on, but he takes the risk to move forward. Ground zero, take the risk. So what I'm seeing here is with the cards, and there's possibly a Capricorn person in your life, but there's victory with some legal situation or some ruling or some paperwork, or some Libra person brings a Libra, a Gemini or an Aquarian person brings truth to you in a nurturing way, and you take the risk, you take the leap of faith. And it could be because under this year, this Capricorn card and earthy sign, is the 3 of Swords, and that is the end of a relationship normally. It also can be a timing card, but for me it's mainly been an end of a relationship, because right next to it and under this year is the swan song. It's finished, it's over, it's a 10, there's no going back. And it's also swords, so spoken words. This is like a soccer punch to the gut. Feeling the emotions, because this card has swords and water, so it's emotions that are very painful. They hurt the heart, but you know in your logic with the swords that it is finished, it's over, and no going back. Something is lost in that card where there's no going back. A decision is made and it's final. And this card is the combination of that, saying absolutely under this you have the victory. You've got out of this possible manipulative energy or setting yourself free. And the final sword has been cast. It's a card about betrayal, feeling backstabbed. Something has ended, completely ended. The sun is rising, the darkness is lifting, and you're over. It's done. And then comes your wish card, the Nine of Cups, saying that your fulfillment comes under here. So this person brings the victory to you as well. Yeah, brings this fulfillment to you, your wish card, feeling on top of the world again emotionally, because this is gone. This is gone. The victory is here. The fulfillment is there. 9 is the standalone number. You did it on your own. You made your own decision. It's the bringer. It's the end of the cycle. 10 is the culmination of the cycle. So you have enough to celebrate, take care of yourself once again. But it's also a wish that is fulfilled. And the wish that's fulfilled is possibly this card here, which is under here, this ruling. Take the risk. And this legal ruling or documentation, some legality, some cerebral energy that comes through, saying she's facing the Fool to take the risk. Your fears, you got the wish card, but it's saying get rid of your fears, which is your fear of lack, financial lack, because it is Pentacles, or feeling lost, feeling left out in the cold. You can see they in the cold, once again, the snow, and there's the snow. You're afraid to take this leap of faith because you feel that you might be left out in the cold. It is a 5. 5 bring challenges and change, but also joy. So what it's saying is that there is support for you behind this. You see the 5 Pentacles in a very earthy, grounded way. There is support. You need to change your way of thinking and ask for help, because the support is right there. Right, you just turned your back on it. You're not even looking at it. Under this 3 of Swords and the ending of a relationship, of a partnership, of a situation, however this fits in for you, is the Divine Timing card. And it had to be in divine timing. It's obviously something you've battled with for a long time, because the 10 of Swords doesn't just happen. It's taken a long time to get there. And with the Chariot having the victory, the ending, and here's your timing card. This is card number 12, which adds up to 3, expansion, moving forward, collaboration. But the Hanged Man, another major arcana card, says that you turned your world upside down to find the solutions or the answers that you were seeking for in this situation, and you did get them. It also says that you were in limbo, almost paralyzed, to make this decision. And if we have a look here, it's a 4 with his legs. 4 is trying to find that grounded energy, 4 legs on the ground like a table, the stability that you were looking for and possibly didn't have. I keep hearing in a relationship here. Whichever way it worked, it was a relationship, whether business or spousal partner. It is a relationship that's come to an end. And you had to take a step back so that you could see, to make your decision. So it's taking a step back so that you can see the light. And you did that, because you did. With the Major Arcana, you did. You went into suspended animation. You went within to get your answer, to make your choice. And then the next card is 8, fire energy coming in. And the information came through very quickly about the ending of this, and your wish card, your wishes being fulfilled once that ended. Your wish is fulfilled. It could be traveling on the airwaves. It's definitely information that comes through very fast. That is good information. It has good potential, because it is rods and fire as well. And another 8. Now 8 is always about being the visionary or the powerhouse. So it's saying that information's coming through very quickly about your skill and your money. You're afraid to take the risk about possibly a new position, something to do with your money. But it's saying that the information's coming through. Relax, take a step back. The skill that you've worked on, the entrepreneurship, it's a card of entrepreneurship. What you've worked on, you've perfected that skill. You've burnt the midnight oil. It is earthy, it is grounded, it has longevity, it has value, it is there for you. And then this card, the Knight of Swords, is another knight bringing in movement once again, like that knight there, the action knight. This is the knight of cerebral energy. He brings in information again with the swords, but in quite a chaotic way. He flies in with information, and sometimes with these cards, it can be a warning to be careful not to fly into anything. Check documents over, do your research properly, because this can be a bit of turmoil, but there is fast movement forward under the 8 as well, and after your being in limbo. The movement is there, because straight after being in limbo is this movement and information, and the knight saying he's facing that as well. The movement is there. And the movement is about your retirement, about your money. Again, money. Take the risk. Get out of this fear of lack, not having enough. Your skill is perfected. Here's your retirement card. Having enough to take care of yourself, having the abundance that is in the form of the tree of life, having enough to take care of your animals, your family, leaving a legacy one day. Maybe you win a lotto or something. Maybe you get an increase in your salary. It's a 10. It's a culmination of all of this. When you take that risk, get out of this fear, your wishes will be fulfilled and everything is there for you. And then the card that ends that is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is a victory after a very long battle. It's a new beginning with absolute clarity. This is an offer from the universe saying that there's truth coming through. And to earn this sword, you've been through a lot. I mean, there's the 10, here's the 1. You've been through a lot, but you have the laurel of victory and the kingship here. You have the victory, you have the clarity. But remember, swords are painful, so it can be quite hurtful. It would have been hurtful to get to this point. But the offer and the opportunity is there for you with cerebral energy. So that's your reading. I know we've gone over the time. I just want one oracle card to end this and see how that reads into this. Just hold on for me. I can't read the writing. It is so peculiar. But something is denied. Oblivion or something is denied. But it says finding the strength, the confidence and the stability. Okay? And that's this card here as well. When you recognize that beauty is within, your sense of self-worth becomes more confident and stronger. Through those murky waters, the tree represents strength. So I'm going to turn that you can see it. It is such a beautiful card. The need to hold on to some sort of stability is important now. Maybe because there have been many changes of late. If you have been through recent emotional turmoil, and absolutely with these cards you have been, allow yourself to be supported by those who can help you to be strong. And there's your support. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. Even if it is just a kind word from someone who cares. The stillness of the water suggests that you may be holding in what needs to be said. You will find the words to deal with a delicate situation. Trust your intuition. Listen to your inner voice, and the right time will become clear to you. So really reads into it. Speaking your truth, absolutely.